Yeah. You can hear me, and we in the building. So you know what's going on. We back again, back a mother again, bruh.
Yeah, I
So
know. What's up?
nothing much. Just wanted to try this again. I was on OBS. I was trying to be a little bit too professional. I was operating above my pay grade, and I had some shit going on in 4K. When I was streaming, Rob, was that a letting y'all look at it in 4K?
It was good. It looked clean. Everything was clean. Uh,
Yeah.
like the volume was, it was a tinge. You didn't like really have to turn it up too much, but it felt like it was coming in so low. I was turning my volume up to like 12 just to sound like a normal, a normal
Okay.
sound.
Yeah, I had to. I was just, that, and that was I was trying to get everything adjusted. But I'm going to do when I'm doing stuff like that because I'm thinking about doing something like mid afternoon when I get a chance.
Hmm.
But I got to get, I got to get it dialed in all for 1080 because that's
Right,
kind of like my video shoot and setup. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I want to react
right,
to something, but I want to make it a video, I
right.
could react to it on that setup and have 4K quality. But I by no means should I be trying to stream in 4K with the camera that I got right now. So, that thing just wasn't working out like it should have been working out or whatever. But we back and we done hopped on the good old stream yard.
Mhm.
So, see who come through this thing and just have some, just talk some shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
I ain't got no expectations. As you could now, I know you hear that because it's like he doing a burnout with the motherfucker like this right now. Like, yeah, I'm gonna just stare at this window and do donuts in this motherfucking lawnmower.
Right.
But yeah. What's going on with you, Rob? What you been up to?
Man, just chilling right now. I got the good people over at UAG just sent me out, S24 Ultra bundle of cases and stuff. So I'm about to jump on the UAG series of videos in a minute. I was getting everything together. I was going to do the Pathfinder first, and I got a few other accessories, and then I'm going to be working on a everyday carry uh, tech pack for vacation.
Oh, okay, that sounds
So
dope.
yeah, because me and the missus we going out of town for the anniversary in a couple of weeks. So I was going to do a everyday, carry like what I'm going to take, as far as like tech and what I'm going to shoot my videos and vacation videos with. So
That sounds pretty cool, Rob.
yeah.
Sounds like an idea I'll be stealing.
ain't no hey, ain't no such thing as stealing. It's all about
Yeah,
reproducing and
you're
producing
right.
and putting your own twist on it.
Cause I ain't listen. If I see something that I like, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I think that's like all content creators though. Like, if you
Yeah.
like, shout out to Alan. I see Alan in here. Um, but if you see something that you like, a lot of times, like content creators be like, "Oh, this person stole this or that person stole that, this, that, and
Yeah.
the third, or whatever." But bro, like we all, like I'm gonna if I see something that's working and I see like I'm not gonna exactly try to be like somebody else, but if I see something that's working, I might try to incorporate something, just a little part of it into what I got going on. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's
Right.
it's just and that's
And
just I
you
don't think you're wrong for doing that.
But usually, when you see one video about one thing, then guess what? You're gonna search out more videos like that because you interested in it. So if somebody got this one kind of video, they say, okay, I like that, but maybe this other guy got something extra to say about it. I'm gonna look at his video. You're gonna look at all the videos. You're gonna consume as much content as you can on a particular subject or something.
Right. And that's where that's where I think we get it messed up at, man. Like it's all a part of growth. And then like I've learned that it's very, very hard for somebody to copy something that they see absolutely because
Right.
everybody really got their own sauce to a degree. So if I see you do something and I try to do it, it's not, it's I'm not gonna always be able to replicate what you do. You see
Right.
what I'm saying? I'll be also putting my own spin on it or my own style on whatever it is I do or whatever. But
Exactly. I
yeah,
agree. Yeah, because like I said, because I see how you got your formula down, and you like got almost you literally got it set up like an assembly line,
yeah,
like how you ready. You like if you want to talk, you can speak on anything just based on how you got everything just set up on the assembly line, ready to go. Anything that pops in your mind. So a lot of people pay attention to other creators who find a formula and you can push out a whole lot of content and with I don't want to say doing the least amount of work, but more efficient.
right, exactly, exactly. And then at the same time, you kind of want to like reap some rewards. So like as I'm doing shit, as I'm throwing shit at the wall, I'm saying what work. You
Right,
know, like it's certain videos that I might throw, you know, that I'm experimenting, but then it's like, oh, okay, so people actually like to watch this type of video or watch a video about this, like just like something simple as like when phones get updates. Like
right,
I'm not putting a whole bunch of effort into making an update video, but I'll take a look to see, oh, this the update, it's time to update. Look, this what the update is. But
right.
those videos, people click on them videos. Like, you know what I'm saying?
A
So it's
lot
like,
of people don't want to read that mess, and you like reading it for them.
yeah, I'm just like, letting them know what it is or whatever. But that's just, I'm like within a month's time, right? Like within a period of a month, like I found different ways to like really when I was really going, doing my Pixel 7 8, I was dedicated to finding ways to make more content, get more out of a device than just like two reviews, an unboxing, and a whip on my phone.
Right,
Just
right.
different angles and different speaking points or whatever. So what's like your daily driver right now?
I got the right here the Samsung S24 Ultra, and I'm rocking. I got the iPhone, so I'm rocking that out. But you know what? I was looking at some budget phones because I used to mess around with like some of the Samsung A series
Yeah,
of phone, and I think it was like when the A52 when the A52 was out, and I was doing videos for that, man. It blew up my channel for a minute. So I'm thinking about getting back in on the A series, or I did, maybe some pixel videos if the AA come out. But
yeah.
that Samsung, I mean that OnePlus, what's that 2A or 1A or whatever that is?
That nothing 2A or the
The
nothing
nothing
2A or
2A,
the
yeah,
One Plus
nothing
12.
2A. No,
Okay.
nothing. I mean nothing. The nothing 2A. That had me hyped, but it doesn't. It's not in America.
You can, I think you can order. A lot of people I've seen with the nothing 2A.
Oh, you can order it. You can order it over here.
I think you can order that over here. All you gotta do is go to the Nothing website. I think I got the emails. I get emails from Nothing and stuff, and
Oh,
you
okay.
can order that over here. The Nothing 2A. I really wanted that. I wanted to bring the Moto G. Um, I wanted to bring the Moto G to the channel.
Oh, you
And
did.
yeah, I wanted to bring the Moto G to the channel, but you can't buy that unlocked until next month. So I just grabbed the A15 just to have some but like I sometimes I feel like yo, it's so much stuff that people, like we want the big phones, the flagships and stuff, and people can't afford those type of devices, right?
Right.
So a lot of times, like I like a device, like I'm saying, $200-300, and we can, you know what I mean, that you could pick it up, and it ain't too crazy. Like I feel like you connect with people with those type of devices more so than you would with a Galaxy Z Fold 5 or One Plus Open. Sometimes you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Everybody ain't
for
got,
sure.
oh yeah, let me get this $1,500 device real quick. Everybody ain't carrying it like that or got it like that. I don't even have it like that. I just basically, I got the devices that I like every year, and those will be the devices I grab. But I'm not like, you're not gonna see me grabbing two foldables in 1 year, like unless
Right.
my YouTube channel just go, because not that I can't, but it's just like I don't want to, you know what I mean? Like it's not that serious to me. I like to use what I use and share my experience on the things that I use. But I will grab some extras though, for sure.
Yeah.
Like I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna grab no extras because I've done it and I do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Okay, we got
Because
Sean back in the building.
because don't nobody want to have a foldable sitting in a drawer for 6 months.
Yeah,
Because you're gonna probably push out the content every now and then. You might do a 6 months later, but it's gonna end up back in your drawer because in January, you back in the Galaxy, S series season, and then midsummer, you kind of getting hyped up, ready for the next fold. It's seasons to this, and certain phones, unless you're gonna be, that's it's kind of hard. I guess what I'm saying is have a 24 Ultra and then have this in my drawer for like 6 months after
that's a
picked up the fold.
and that's yeah. And then there's a lot of money just sitting around. Like you know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
Like that's a lot of resources. Like people
yeah,
like, well, you got a phone that you bought that, and then and you know what I'm saying? You could have did this, that, and the third. God damn it, you know what I'm saying? So it's
right,
like,
yeah, yeah. So, but I mean, it's part of the game. It's part of the tech. It's part of the tech game.
yeah,
But it's kind of hard when you pause. No Diddy. It's difficult knowing that you letting a $1,800 phone sit in your drawer because you rocking out a Samsung S24 for like the
right.
next 6 months.
Just like me, I put the S24 Ultra up for a while, and I was just straight using because I wanted to give the I'd be like in like it's nothing like getting a budget phone. Like I had the A15. Honestly, like for like 2 weeks, I used that phone on my
Mm-hmm.
main sim, and it's like we so spoiled with tech. Like you know what I'm saying. When you grab those little phones and you use those phones, you realize how good these other phones are that you did spend your money on. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's like it give you a sense of reality, like because it's like yeah, you'll be sitting there, you'll start talking as you review phones from a point of view of somebody that's only touching flagship phones. So you got these ridiculous expectations at times of everything. You see what I'm saying?
right,
And it kind of show you how far the technology has come to a point or whatever.
right.
Um,
Also, but you know what? Like you said though, when you get those A series phones, you notice too how that gap between flagship and budget phone is getting closer too.
Yeah, because that now when you get them high end A series, the A55, what the 35, like they the
Mhm.
high top of tier because the
Right.
A15, honestly, like that feels like hot garbage. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? I
okay.
ain't even gonna hold you. I
Yeah.
mean,
That
but it's
15, when you drop down into the 15 series, you really taking a chance. But anything in the like 30 to 50 range series numbers, you can like them 850, or I think they on the 857 this year, I think, or 58. I ain't sure. Those are the ones you realize how close they are to the S lineup.
right. I might try one because I'm thinking about I might just like get rid of the A15 and then just maybe go up to the 35 or the 55 like you said, the
Yeah.
sweet spot because the Pixel 8a coming out and then that thing is getting so expensive to me, bro, that it's like I might as well like I'm kind of thinking like I might just wait because they got a whole new redesign this year with the 9 with
Right.
the flats and the flat size and all that.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't even, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't even know if I want to really mess with it. I do want to get it because I had a great, you know what I'm saying, run with the Pixel 7a, but it's like to spend $549 on,
Like,
on that device, it's like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, like, is it gonna be glass? Is it gonna be like a plastic device, bro? 549 and come on, like, let's not front that G3, that Tenza, that ain't
yeah.
nothing super special.
That's why I'm saying, like, you'll feel like you got your money's worth on the Galaxy A 50 series, anything in that 50 series numbers, than you would on that 8A. You're gonna really feel like you getting more.
That's where I might pull that trigger at. Shout out to my man, Wavy Jazzy Jeff in the building, man. We in here chilling, bro. What's good with you? Alan said, these budget phones too damn high. Yes, they getting too high for no reason. No reason. Like, you know what I'm saying? I understand 300-400, but come on now, bro. You after taxes, we at 600. Hell no. New
Right.
mobile takeover. Yeah, new mobile, they got a little sleeper. And it's what bothers me about that device. Like, I don't have that device, but I must say like, not the cameras, how they take pictures or anything, but just the way the cameras look on the back of the phone bother me. It's like it's too raw. Like, you know what I'm saying? No Diddy. It's like they don't, how it looks just like an iPhone with the 3 camera setup, but then it don't, how the iPhone has like a little like plate right there, like to
Right.
say this is the camera area. It don't have nothing to like bridge the back of the phone and these camera lenses. These camera lenses just stick out, like it almost look unnatural. Like, it almost look unnatural on the back of there. Like, like, just that. You know how like the iPhone, they clean it up. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's cleaned up. So you got this little plate right here, like this little glass piece. So like it's some unison. Like it's like if you just took this little glass piece off and you just got these lenses sticking straight out the back of the phone. Like they gotta clean. If they're gonna copy them all the way.
Right.
Just go ahead and copy them all the way for real. You know what I
Because
mean?
we know you're doing it regardless of how different you try to make it look or change the color up. We know where your inspiration came from.
Right. Go ahead, just do us a favor, copy them all the way, cause you out here looking strange. Yo, tech gentleman in the building. Tech gentleman in
Yo,
the building. What's going on? What's up? The link is down there, tech gentleman, for you. So
if
you
you
go
if
ahead.
you
Y'all come on up in here. You know what I mean?
pause,
Uh,
no diddy.
yeah, no daddy. That was crazy. Yo.
Yo, he getting it, man. And hey, I know you've been seeing all the videos popping up.
yo,
Everybody else just
yo, he
acting
going
like how Diddy escaping from the crib, talking about, I ran one dude talking about it was him and another guy. He was supposed to have been TD Jakes. And they got them escaping from the house, running through the airport and jumping on Diddy's private plane. I said, these dudes took time to script this video out
yo,
and run through an airport to shoot a video. And
yo,
I'll try to figure out who gave some guys some access to a private plane. I
yo,
got to see the link to this video. It's hilarious.
they found a way. Them content creators to make them skits that go viral, they'll
Yeah,
find a way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's a like like all the zestiness over the years, like it's just so much fucking, like so many clips of him that they can just go back and I mean they just killing him. You know
all
what
the
I
tape.
mean? Yeah,
Yeah,
they just killing them. And you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I don't know what's gonna happen with that dude, man. Like I said, that absolute power corrupts absolutely. He got all that money, all the power, but it's like some people they still gotta push the limit, possibly. I don't know, allegedly.
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then on top of that, they talking about Ciroc looking for a new spokesman, and one of the people they said was 50 Cent. Now 50 would take that deal in a heartbeat just to troll.
He'll take he'll take that deal for free. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna stop my camera.
Okay.
All right, but I'm still. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you. I can still hear you.
Why I can't still put my
I
let me
don't know. Your
see.
camera might be overworked, man. It probably
Yeah,
ain't.
it's she really showing off. Like she's really showing off today. And I don't like. I wish I could. It was some way that I could like put my insert my avatar.
Oh,
You know.
they don't let you do that no more.
Yeah, hold on. All right, it's in there, but it won't
Oh,
let me. All I see is a big picture of you. I
right.
don't
Yeah,
see
no,
the.
that's why I see like it's my screen. Alan said Shaq is going to be the new spokesman for Ciroc. LOL.
That makes sense. I'm gonna leave this in. I'm gonna just cut it back off. Cut it on.
But I don't know. Just stay with your audio for a minute. You know, it probably won't come back because it's probably overheated.
That's it's going crazy. Like I've never had this streak of I don't know, maybe it need an update, maybe it needs some firmware, but I've never had this issue like that because we've
We
streamed,
streamed before, right?
yeah, like so for a long time, and I've never had this issue. So maybe I need to like just reset all the settings on the camera and just start from ground zero.
Well, maybe like I said, it could be that you probably you were streaming earlier,
Yeah.
and then uh, are you trying to stream at 1080? Well, Alan talking about stream. You can drop it to 720, but
Yeah, I normally stream at 10, but I stream at 1080 or whatever is like, whatever it is coming out of the camera, I stream there, and it
and
just
let
the
me ask you a question though. Let's say you want to put your webcam on. Would you have to drop out of this stream, or and even if you did have to drop out, I will fall out too because it's not my stream.
yeah. I'm not exactly sure. Like I'm not sure because
Yeah,
I'm just trying to figure it out. And
yeah,
it's
but
like on the it's I'm and my webcam, the only thing is like I can't find my webcam. Like when I stopped streaming early, I was actually looking for
oh,
my camera, and it was acting wild. So let
you
me
probably got
just
it buried in your tech drawer.
yeah, exactly. So we're gonna
Well,
let
we can keep it going, man. Like I said, we at the 20-minute mark, 22-minute
yeah,
mark. We can keep it going for a little while longer. We're just checking in with everybody.
right.
Let me see how many we got in the stream. Can you tell on your end?
Yeah, we got like 5 people.
5 people. Hey, that's good for not advertising.
All right. I just got it in the camera mode. I'll see if it stay on like this.
Oh, okay, it working. Oh yeah, I forgot about you. What about your camera on your laptop?
Yeah, I don't want to use that camera because I mean, it looks so bad on this. I'm on a gamer
Oh,
laptop, so it just look horrible. Like if I
oh,
had if I could use my iPhone if I was using my MacBook, but I just be using my.
oh, I got you.
Yeah,
But also, like we was talking about cameras earlier. Like I used to rock like the Canon. I think when I started YouTube, I had a T3, and then I had the Canon M50. I had some before the M50. I had the M50, and then I kind of went down that camera rabbit hole of videos, and that's when Sony was like coming up strong, and like the APS-C camera. That's what your camera is. You got an art. You don't have a full frame.
right, right.
So Sony, the one thing I like about Sony is that if you bought an APS-C camera and you bought lenses for it, let's say you step up one day to the big dog cameras, the same lenses will work on the big dog camera as well as their lowest camera.
See, and that's dope because they really like. I think with these, they're starting to get. They start like this RF mount. This is
Hmm.
a new thing, so
Right.
they
They're
starting
starting
to
to
get
do
it
that.
together. But
Yeah.
it's like it's just this performance. Especially at the like I kind of like this is kind of like a high end. Uh, this is kind of like a high end APS-C camera.
Right.
So it's kind of it's a little bit frustrating at times because it's like, what I'm saying? I did spend, a grand, you know what I mean? So
Right.
but I think this camera got a good resale value. So you know what I'm saying? So I could probably go and
Well, you go to places like KEH, and let's say you upgrade through them, they might give you a little bit better deal. Whereas if you just trying to get the cash and leave,
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They got a couple of camera places out there where you can just they'll let you trade if you gonna trade through them. Like I said, let's say if you trying to get just straight cash, they may give you 350. But if you try to upgrade, they might give you 6
Right.
or
Oh,
something
okay.
like that.
That's probably something that I'm interested in because I'm as long as they got what I'm looking for, it ain't no, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no need for me to even get the money. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm
Right,
not trying to sell this and walk around with the money in my pocket. You dig? I'm just trying, level
right.
up. So a little bit more consistency. But I know one thing I did do earlier when I was using OBS.
Mm-hmm.
I did put it in 60 frames per second.
Oh, okay.
Instead of the 30 frames, I had it in 60 frames. So that
What
might
was
have
your
been
what was your bit rate rolling at?
10,000.
10,000. Okay.
Yeah, because I be wanting to smooth, but I just gotta experiment because it's something going on. Like this is not normal, so I know it's something as far as like software, and because this is not the normal performance, so I just gotta take a look at it. It's been having me and her have been having a rough day. You know, we'll go home and talk, and next time we'll come
It'll
out.
work out.
Yeah, it'll work out. You know what I mean?
Tech gentleman says VV1 go all day, which is true.
Yeah, it's
But
true,
you
but this I hate the fact that like this normally will do that. Like we live stream for 2, 3, I ain't gonna say 3 hours, but we live stream for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and I
right,
had no issue. But as
right.
soon as I get in, as soon as I get in the OBS, as soon as I get to start playing with settings and all of that, and start
Yeah.
messing with HDMI's out and different settings, it's like okay, now I done tripped something up.
He's talking about can you drop well he's now on OBS now, but Alan said can you drop the video quality on the actual camera from 4K to 1080? You probably could.
Yeah. It did something like I don't know, like right now, as you can see, I got a black box around me. I went
Mhm.
from auto mode to the video mode, and then I put it in auto for the video. So maybe it's done did that natively or something
Right,
right now because now it was in auto mode, and maybe it's gonna take care. Maybe it's gonna be a little bit more ginger with itself right now. So maybe I'll
right.
get a little bit more better performance or whatever. But
Mm. But
it is what it is.
the one thing about some of the Sony cameras that have the ability to be streaming, like they'll automatically have it'll pop up on the screen says, are you going to live stream or are you about to do a data transfer? When you plug because all I'm using is a USB-C cable from the camera to the computer, and it goes right into webcam mode.
But I'm doing the same. I'm doing the same thing.
Right. And
I'm
that's
doing
what I'm saying. But did your phone tell you? Because like if I take it out of the live stream mode when I'm done with it, it goes back to 4K. But since it's live streaming, it automatically drops down to 720, and it still look crispy.
see the thing is right now I'm cheating because
Oh,
like they got a good like it's some good software that I got that I normally would use that I don't have installed right now on my
right,
laptop because I thought I could just bypass that and use OBS. But
right,
Canon got the web camera utility where I
right.
could make a whole bunch of changes on the fly. Like I could be looking, doing the StreamYard stuff right here, and then
Mhm.
on my laptop I could have open that utility and be work. I could change the bright everything,
Yeah,
resolution
so-
and all that.
yeah.
But
Sony got the exact same thing. Like if I could turn it on, I could on my tablet or either on my phone, and I can make the adjustment. Dial down the ISO, dial up the ISO, all those little things too. So I mean, they got the same setup. It's just I guess it just come down to your preference. That's all. Like I
yeah,
said, if you a Canon shooter, be a Canon shooter.
yeah, 'cause I
Mhm.
think it's working itself out a little bit better now though. Like I feel like the camera's not even. I don't know. We'll see how long it lasts. But moving on from that. So
All
what
right.
else is going on out here, man? Like I'm on. It's so much going on. What did you think about that? I know you watched the game last night. I know you watched Clark the Shark.
Oh yeah, I was watching that mess. Let me tell you something, man. Okay, that last call in that Iowa game, like, okay, when the girl had set that pick and she got called for leaning into it, that should have been a no call in my opinion. Number one, because she wasn't picking for the person who had the basketball.
Right.
She was picking for another person. And see, I'm into basketball, so I see little nuanced things I think a lot of average people don't see. Two things in that shot, if you go back and watch the play, the girl who was setting the pick, the person who was guarding her was about to show on what they call the other side of the pick to stop the girl from coming through. So she would have knew whether that girl got hit and fell on the floor, she still was going to be covered because the other girl was ready to pick her up when she came around the pick. That's what I saw. And then number two, from a coaching standpoint, the girl, when she set the second pick, if it was me, I would have told her, I would have gave her instruction, like, if your man leaves you to show on the other side of your pick, don't set the pick. Flip. It's called flipping the pick. Flip the pick, dive down to the basket, and get the pass for a layup. That's how.
Right.
I mean, to me, from a coaching standpoint, I would have never told her to even hit her. Just stand there and just be in her way, and then flip the pick because her girl. If you see the replay, she left her all alone. If she just would have moved towards the basket, she would have been open for a wide open layup.
It was, yeah, and it
So
was.
I'm just saying that those are the little nuanced things I see. Everybody sees the contact and what have you. And like I said, the referee should have never made the call, period.
Yeah, that was wild. It was wild, like because to me, like I'm a noob when it comes to sports. So
Right.
like I watch the big games, I watch some of the playoff stuff. That's
Mm-hmm.
what and I got like an anxiety problem. Like I hate it, like you know what I mean. Just when it get like that, anyway. So I just feel like that wasn't, that call was just like for especially for it to be contact on somebody that's don't have nothing to do with the ball at the moment.
Right.
It was, it's hard to get an offensive foul call a lot of times, and
Right.
they wasn't really calling those offensive fouls for UConn like that. They wasn't call UConn wasn't getting a lot of calls. I'm one of the people that really feel like the referees be trying to control the narrative.
Yeah,
I
they
ain't gonna,
do.
you know what I'm saying? Like they really be trying to control the narrative because it was like, the coach of Iowa was almost depending on that foul. Some of these girls from UConn to get into foul trouble. Like you could see some of them was get like um the girl that was sticking, I don't know, I don't know, I'm not familiar, but the young lady that was sticking Caitlin Clark, she was doing a
Right.
hell of a job. But on offense, she couldn't get anything going because they was all over, they was hacking the hell out of her. She never
Yeah.
got anything going. And it was like, bruh, like y'all don't see all this contact that they got going on with this young lady, how they beating this
Right.
young lady up on offense. But anyway, with that being said, I feel like UConn still just missed too many shots. Like they played
Yeah,
really
I was about
good
to say that
defense.
too. The perfect storm happened for them. Bad calls from the ref, and UConn was just having an average to bad shooting night. But like like I said, the pick play did not have no bearing on that on somebody scoring or having the advantage to go and score. So, and then like I said, from a coaching standpoint, I just would have told the girl, hey, if your man guarding you starts showing up on the other side of the pick, flip it and drop to the basket. If she don't, then try to set a pick and then keep running the play. But like I say, it was a bad call altogether. This is like the second game Iowa done got saved. Second game they got saved.
Yeah,
So
but
But they ain't gonna be
I
able to get saved by South Carolina. Let me tell you something. South Carolina is 12 women deep.
deep
No Diddy.
pause. No Diddy. Yeah, but I don't. It's definitely up. There
There
we
you go.
go. There she go. You know what? One. You know what? I'm going to invest in the webcam because I can't even find my webcam right now. And the one that I do have is like a conference webcam, like a wide angle. I don't like it at all.
That
But
Logitech 4K.
that no, I got something right here called the E Meet.
Oh, okay.
Pause. Pause. Matter of fact, I might go ahead with the E Meet. Let me see if I can get that set up. And I'm gonna stop my cam and it's gonna be on you, Rob. You
All
know
right.
what I mean? Go ahead and talk to the people for me, Rob. Give me
All right.
like matter of fact, no, I'm not going with that. I'm not going with that.
Oh,
Get
okay.
thug it out like
We
this.
we 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 we, we can give them. We want to go up to 40 minutes.
Yeah, go ahead. We're gonna go to 40 minutes, man, and we just gonna wrap it up.
Hey, tech gentleman said that moto is looking good for budget.
Yeah, that's got a vegan, that's a vegan leather. Vegan leather, the vegan leather looks good. I ain't gonna hold you. You
Oh,
know what I
that's old.
mean?
They got a leather back on that.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, who used to do? Oh, that's that old LG look. Remember LG and them G4s and that G series? They used to have leather backs on them
Yeah, hold on. G4.
back
Oh,
in the
oh
day.
yes. The because I had one with the you could buy the different backs. They had like orange, black, shit like that. I remember that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I'm like, man, I might check something out. Like that moto. Like I wanted to buy that moto, but I couldn't. I just you can't. You got to go. I didn't want to go through no carrier, nothing like that. It seemed like the only place that was selling it was like T-Mobile.
yeah. He said energy is the biggest disappointment in smartphones since BlackBerry. Yeah. But yeah, if it's got that leather backing to it, that's old school LG when LG was throwing everything against the wall to get to get a hit phone.
Right. That was tight though.
But I had to give it to him on that. That I like that idea because it actually added to the durability of it if you was to drop it.
Right. It ain't no glass back. It ain't you ain't gotta worry about nothing cracking.
Right. What did he say? BlackBerry. Yeah, BlackBerry, man. I don't know what them guys. I don't know, man. They couldn't even sell their software right. They couldn't even get BlackBerry Messenger away if they wanted to. But I think BlackBerry Messenger was better than iMessage. They just
BlackBerry
never
Messenger better than iMessage.
but they just didn't bring any innovation to it. But it was almost on the same level.
BlackBerry Messenger was dope. I will say that. Like BlackBerry Messenger was something else. I ain't gonna hold you. That was like that was like definitely the go-to messenger of the time. That was definitely something that was decent for real.
And you
Like
remember they tried to port it over to Android phones.
that was definitely, but it was really weak when it came over to Android. Like I ain't gonna hold you. It was like it was watered down. Like you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Like it was the first iMessage. It definitely was like something that was exclusive, something that you could
right.
something that you
I think it would have helped. And then they should, if they couldn't do nothing with it, they should at least have sold the code to somebody like Samsung or LG or HTC when there was people out there who could have bought that, bought all that and probably made something out of it.
right.
But they wanted to try to be a software company without doing anything for it.
They for real, honestly, it was like I guess when BlackBerry, like I just feel like I don't know how you can just in the times that we in now, I don't know how you could have really bought BlackBerry back with it being just such a software company. You know what I mean? Like or just being
Yeah.
such a like a physical tactile company. Like I feel like they
Right.
should have kept one BlackBerry going. I feel like a lot of people would still rock with it for the nostalgic reasons. Like
Right.
You already knew from like when they was going towards messing with the Storm 1 and the Storm 2, it wasn't like BlackBerry was of the physical key company. You know what I mean? And
Right.
any their approaches to other to other devices and stuff like that, it just was
And
outside their wheelhouse.
right. And you could tell it was still a market for something like that because look at what Mr. Mobile got going with that physical keyboard connector he got going.
Oh yeah, that damn top heavy. Uh, Cause that thing looked top heavy to me. I ain't know, I ain't knocking
Yeah.
it, but it looked like your phone ready to fall over.
But I right. And I don't know how you gonna put that on a iPhone Max. That'd be good for one of those smaller or the minis, but you gonna make that iPhone Max into a I mean whatever iPhone Pro, that's gonna be, you know, no diddy, too big to mess with.
Right.
What's
I
up,
just
everybody? Okay, we got some people just jumped in.
all right.
Let me see. Eric had made a couple of comments.
Yeah, we gotta go back on the
Um,
comments because I've been missing them. Messing. Oh, what's my man? Keep it G News in the building. I appreciate you coming through, my brother. Uh, Definitely somebody I
Joshua
check
Platt,
out.
Joshua
Yes, sir.
Piat is in there.
Joshua Joshua Pi. I'm kind of glad they got rid of but I'm gonna go back and then just come through these comments
Yeah, yeah. Go
before.
ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Go
Yeah,
back, go back.
I'm gonna talk about some of this stuff because I seen Adam was touching on the game. He said the possession before where Iowa turned it over showed an experience under pressure. That whole last minute was crazy. Yeah, like one thing I do realize, like like I like when it comes to watching college college level basketball, I noticed that the shooting is a big dip. Like you know what I'm saying? Different.
Yeah,
That's why Caitlin Clark the Shark. That's why they hold her in such high regard because she actually does have a nice shot on her. Even though she didn't warm up the whole, like she didn't make a shot or a 3-pointer until like the third quarter. But you know what I'm saying?
I mean the
Definitely
second half.
yeah, yeah. And it but a lot of them, like as good as UConn was playing defense, they could not capitalize at all. It seemed like they if they would have capitalized just a little bit better with a little bit
Right.
better percentage, they would
Yeah.
have they would have really drowned Iowa.
Iowa. Yeah.
But yeah, again, I appreciate the tech gentleman said BlackBerry Key 2 was amazing. They just put trash hardware on it. And that's my thing. Like when you got a niche, you got to double down on your niche. Like the things that they had going on, they should have kept going on.
Yeah.
It was like, don't, stop getting rid of certain shit. You know what I'm saying? That
Right.
people like you the email, you the professional, geared towards that. Make it seem like it's this elitist business phone because everybody wants something that's elite, that's like kind of like a persona to it. That's why
Right.
Apple iMessage is so good. Everybody just believe like, okay, boom, I got an Apple, I'm an iMessage, I'm in the exclusive club, and if you don't got it, I can look down on you. Like I guess some
Yeah.
people, they just look for an opportunity to look down on other people. Like I realize that's a real thing in people's minds. But
Yeah. For sure.
again, and shout out to Keep It G News, man. If you he's from Baltimore, where I'm from. I
Okay.
watched some of his lives. He do a lot of lives about like a lot of trending stuff, but he got like good messaging undertones about, he put a spin on it, like, like kind of, where it's something that may be that went viral for the wrong reason, but he say,
Right.
look, this ain't what you want to do. Type message. So I like that a
Right.
lot.
Right.
Uh Again, Joseph Piat. First time I seen you here, my brother. I appreciate you coming through. I used
Joshua
to
Piat. What's up?
Oh, okay. I used to fat finger the crap out of those words. Me too, brother. Me too. You see what's going on. Yeah, I appreciate that, bro. I really appreciate you stopping through for the live. We just ahead. I'm experimenting, trying to get it together, working on the channel. But yeah, Rob, like I'm just rocking out, Rob. Let me know when you know what I mean, because I just want to see. I just reset all the settings
Oh, okay.
on this trash. You feel me? Because it got me. I'm a little hot. I can't lie. I'm a little hot.
All right. Yeah. Don't let the camera get you down.
Yeah, but But
Yeah, some of you guys got in here like near the end of this,
yeah, that's cool
but
though.
we didn't put we didn't advertise this. We like I said we were
Uh,
just
this is random. Y'all actually pushed me towards this, then disappeared. But you
right.
know, y'all put.
Joshua
I'm
said,
looking like, all right, so they gonna do that, huh? All right, but you know what? Fuck it, I go for it. You know what I'm saying? I just throw a hoodie on. I got my, you know what I'm saying, my hair not done, and yeah, then I'm like, all right, where's everybody? Hello. You know when Will Smith was in the room when everybody
yeah,
moved out and he was in the room by himself.
right
That's how I felt. I was like, damn.
at the end of Fresh Prince.
Yeah, at the end of Fresh Prince.
Hey, Joshua said, I never understood the green bubble, blue bubble crap. I just want to see photos and videos the way they were meant to be. Oh, no problems. I seen your videos for the first time a few days ago. I like your content. Oh, appreciate. Hey, he like your content. Appreciate it.
Man, I
Josh,
appreciate that.
yeah, Josh, yeah, glad he likes your stuff, BJ. Like I said, BJ, you've been on a roll lately, man.
Man,
Been
I've
on a
been trying.
roll.
I was like, because I was today actually what I was going to do, what I got coming is I want to make a video like a six. I forget how many months we in with the full five, but I wanted to make. I made a video about that the Galaxy AI update, but I
Yeah,
really want to make like a complete review. Like I got 7 months later with the AI features about some of the AI features, like really do a video using with some B roll using some of the AI features or whatever. But
right,
I didn't get to do that. So I got some free time. So I'm like, boom. Instead, if I didn't get to do that, I'm definitely going to mess with, the live today. I'm gonna mess with some live streaming today. But
right.
I really appreciate you liking my content, my brother. I appreciate you coming through for sure. But yeah, but yeah, so Sunday gonna be a good game, man. Can't wait to get, good battle and sit back and watch that and see what
Yeah,
happens.
yeah. Me and Alan though, we gonna probably be in. We got a little wrestling chat. So the pay per view weekends for wrestling is kicking in this weekend. So we gonna be watching that NXT championship tonight. That the NXT pay per view. Then WrestleMania starts tomorrow.
Okay.
So us wrestling guys, we about to this our weekend. It's our Super Bowl weekend.
That's what it is.
Your boy The Rock coming back to wrestle. So it's gonna be interesting.
Like he's phony baloney. He came back.
Yeah.
Only person that'll get me back to wrestling is Stone Cold.
Oh,
You know what I
okay.
mean? You know what? Actually, Stone Cold is the reason I start drinking Bud Ice young. You feel me? Bruh, Stone
Man,
Cold.
but see, you gotta understand a lot that a lot done changed. WWE just signed a deal with Netflix, so they moving all their programming over to Netflix pretty soon. And then it's like the wrestling, and then now The Rock, Vince McMahon, he got in a lot of trouble, so he got ran off the board of directors. He was doing some R. Kelly type of stuff.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about it make R. Kelly stuff look like it was amateur night.
Hold on. Here come my wife. She about to come in and say something crazy.
Oh, okay. Better mute your audio too. Yeah, if you smell with the yeah, Josh, he's coming back. And here's the thing about it. BG's probably listening, but I explain to you guys. There's been a lot of controversy in WWE. Vince McMahon, who used to own the company, is no longer owning. He sold it. What's with all these weird shit celebrities be doing? Yeah, well, but Rock is now on the board of directors of the new company that owns WWE. So WWE is owned by I think it's TKO. I think Alan, if you hear it, you can help me out. But they're owned by TKO MMA type of promotion. So now you got MMA on one side and wrestling on the other side, and they came together to make this one big company. And a lot of your old wrestlers are in charge of it. The Rock is not on the board of directors of the company. Yeah, TKO owns UFC and WWE now.
Mm.
So what happened? So the Rock, they brought the Rock back in to be on the board of directors. And then, The Rock got a lot of family still wrestling. He got a lot of cousins and stuff still wrestling.
His father was a wrestler, right?
His father was a wrestler. His grandfather was a wrestler. He got a lot of cousins. You remember back in the day, BG Rakishi.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Pause. No Diddy.
yeah, no Diddy. Okay, so Rakishi got two sons. They're twins. Okay, they're wrestling. They're one of the best tag teams in the world as of now. Well, they used to be tag team. And and then they got another cousin who used to play football for the University of Miami, named Joe Anoa, but he changed his name to a wrestling name, so he go by the name of Roman Reigns. Okay, so Rakishi and all of them are related to The Rock. They are related.
Oh, so they are okay. So they are a whole wrestling family.
It's a whole wrestling family. So Roman is like the new Stone Cold in wrestling.
So that Fast and the Furious stuff is over
Yeah.
for the Rock, and he want to get back on his wrestling cow and milk the wrestling cow.
Nah, well, he helping them because they said like ever since he came back, because at first everybody said the dream match should have been The Rock versus his cousin Roman, because Roman is such a big superstar now. And what happened was, I'm gonna throw out another old school name. You remember Dusty Rhodes?
Yeah.
Okay, now his son wrestles. His son named Cody. All right. So Cody is like the number 2 or 3 like big superstar. Yeah, he is far from Stone Cold. I'm just meaning as far as star power, Sean.
Right.
That's what I mean. I don't mean like how they act. I just mean in like star power. You know how popular Stone Cold was and how everybody knew, Roman. I think Roman is pretty close. He might be a notch under Stone Cold, but by today's standards, he's probably the biggest guy out. And then what
Okay.
happened was the crowd started turning on The Rock because they thought The Rock was coming in pushing Cody out the way. So this was like real life people getting mad. So the WWE had to flip the story around and make it The Rock and Roman teaming up, the two cousins, against Cody and another big name wrestler who named Seth Rollins. So basically, they had to change the script around in mid-flight so they wouldn't piss off the fans, because they was starting to lose money in
Wow.
in real life.
They needed a real superstar to come back and bring the star power back and get in the fans' good graces. Is
Well,
that
what
what
happened
you said?
was Stone Cold was like pushing out another guy. I mean, not Stone Cold. I mean, The Rock was pushing out another guy out of his spot, and
Oh,
and the people they was like, "Hey, Rock, we like you, but we don't appreciate somebody who don't do this on a regular coming in pushing out another hero."
oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
So the
so this like,
fans,
let me come back and I'm the guy now.
right?
And it's like, bro, we had our guy that's been doing, we've been with this guy for so long, and you just try and throw your name around and come back and
Exactly.
okay.
So the WWE had to flip the script, and then they end up putting Roman and Rock together on one team against the guy they was trying to push out, and it's been blowing up ever since.
Yeah, but I I'm probably gonna clip this
Okay.
and because you know what I'm saying, and then I can title it RP3 Tech Reviews breaks down the climate of wrestling today. You see, because you just gave a dissertation about like now I have an understanding of what's going on, and this is the WW. Hold on,
Did you say WWE?
WWE. Okay,
Right.
all right, because like I ain't gonna lie to you, like I stopped. Like it was wild because I watched wrestling real heavy till I was about 13. Then I stopped watching wrestling. Like in high school, I ain't really watch wrestling no more.
Right, right,
My father started watching wrestling with me when I was
hmm
young. When
right,
I stopped watching it, he kept watching it.
right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like into my 20s. Like he's still I come in the house, you know what I'm saying? He's still in there watching wrestling, making like, oh no, I gotta yeah. Can you get me the it's time for it's time for
Right.
whatever buying WrestleManias and stuff. I don't even care about it no more. But it was just that always tickled me. Like I stopped watching wrestling. He started watching it with me when I was young, and I stopped watching it, and he just kept watching it and was like a heavy wrestling fan. So he passed. I'm like, bruh.
But yeah, but see, what's making Roman such a big superstar now? He's been champion. Believe it or not, he's been holding the championship belt for well over 3 years. Nobody's beaten him.
Mm. So
That's
he
why the storyline is so massive because this is like you got like records like he broke Hulk Hogan record for having holding on to the championship for the longest, and the wrestler with the longest reign in the history of sports entertainment is Bruno Sammartino. He held the belt for almost I think 8 or 9 years. I'm
mm.
quite sure Alan will correct me in the comments. Yeah, 3 years with limited matches, but yeah, that's true. But that's what's driving the storyline. Like, who can beat this guy? And here come Cody, who never had a major championship, but everybody loves his dad, and they love him the same way.
That's you know what, and so he's got like his fan base is so organic that the organization gotta respect it. So
Yeah,
he can destroy what they got going on.
right, right. And like I said, Roman Reigns got his family. Like you remember, like back in the days, wrestling guys had crews. Like you remember, like the NWO
Yeah,
and,
I
and the
remember all of that.
and the Four Horsemen.
Yeah, the Bronco Buster.
Yeah. So Roman Reigns' crew is called the Bloodline,
Mm.
and it got all his family in it.
So this shit is serious. This shit could
Yeah,
carry over to the streets.
yeah. DX. Yeah, yeah. So the Bloodline, man, they you should see it, man. They done went viral so many times, far as just videos with little kids trying to imitate them and act like them and walking around trying to be like them. Like there's a lot of viral videos of talking just about Roman Reigns and stuff in general. But yeah, it's gonna be an interesting weekend. Like I said, it's like Super Bowl weekend for us wrestling fans this weekend.
I can tell the excitement. I
Oh
can,
yeah,
I'm just like, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love that for y'all wrestling fans that y'all really like, y'all got something to look forward to tonight. Like you're looking
right.
forward to it. You know what I mean? That's tight. But so let me ask you a question. All right. So are you just as much as you in the wrestling? I mean, are you in the boxing also? Or you like, you know what I'm saying?
I follow boxing, okay, but like I used to follow boxing a lot. Now here's a little funny tidbit about me, okay. Now I grew up with the Hearns family, Tommy Hearns.
Oh,
So
okay. Tommy, the one that was now Tommy the Hitman Hearns was the guy that came on Martin and knocked him out the ring. Am I
right,
right or wrong?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I grew up with I know me and his brothers Billy, Jesse, and Henry Hearns. We all kind of they all. I remember when Tommy moved into our neighborhood and he just started getting into boxing, and he had Emmanuel Stewart as his manager. And that was during the time when he was getting ready to start fighting Sugar Ray Leonard and Marvin Hagler and all the old classic boxers that was around back in the day. So I used to follow boxing religiously because of just having grown up in the neighborhood with them guys.
So did you ever have to defend yourself or square up with any of them?
No, we all was tight.
Mm,
But what was funny is back in the day there was a lot of recreational centers around Detroit, and one recreation center was called Johnson's Recreation Center. That was a cool place where you, you go play basketball, you had go swimming. It was like a YMCA. And they had a boxing club in there. So I said, I'm gonna join the boxing club. So I get in the ring, man. I get my little mouthpiece in. I'm ready to spar around with this one cat. I'm thinking I'm knowing what I do. My man put a 2-piece on me. Man, I was like, fuck this. I'm staying playing basketball. I took them gloves off.
Yeah.
I took them gloves. I got one good jab in. And, then I be like, ba 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 ba. I was like, oh, I'm done with this.
He counted your jab.
Man, that dude, man, I felt like Martin Lawrence did running around that ring, like, taking a whooping. After that, I was like, nah, man, I can't do no stuff like that. I stuck with basketball ever since.
This is another clip. All pt2 Tech reviews, former career as boxer.
Yeah, Sean.
Go ahead.
No, I'm looking at Sean. He said, "Damn, Rob, you was around that time." I said, "Yeah, Sean. I'm an old cat, dog. I'm an old soul. I just try to keep it young."
That's what I was about to say. He said, "Damn, Rob, you are around that time. That's amazing." So basically, fucking Sean just said, "Damn, Rob, it's amazing how fucking old you are." Yo, that's crazy. Hey, Sean, that's fucking petty, bro. Like, come on. And he knocks you out
towards another sport. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, when it ain't for you, shit, you know it.
I was decent, but he made me realize I wasn't all that decent.
Yeah, that's wild. But what I was gonna say, okay, so moving forward, let me know if you gotta go, Rob, because I'm just testing. I done reset all these settings, and now this motherfucker not overheating. So obviously, I might have did something to this motherfucker. So I'm just because I did that at about 40 minutes, and we had an hour. So that's been 20. That was 20 minutes ago.
What Alan was playing Call of Duty. Hopefully he get his practice on. I'll let him warm up.
Let him get the download. You know what I'm saying?
He got it downloaded. He said he was playing a little bit, but my ranking so high, I drag him off into the murder, death, kill room.
Yeah, once you get in, it's like, bro. When I play Call of Duty and I'm playing it, and it's just me, bro. I'm getting 30 kills. I'm the motherfucking man, bro. I'm knocking shit down. I'm slide counseling. I'm diving. You know what I mean? I'm turning. Motherfuckers are shooting me. I'm turning around, killing them. All that. I'm pulling up.
Right.
I get on there with you. I need, like, you know what I'm saying? I get on there with you. I gotta check my settings, make sure everything is right. Cause it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like really going into the fucking war zone once you know what I'm saying? Because these, you know what I'm saying? All of a sudden it was easy. I'm just easily just knocking shit out. Now I'm struggling. Murder, death, killing them is in there.
Right.
They doing all kind of shit. Motherfuckers that don't even got guns running around with a goddamn knife, a throwing knife, and a riot shield, and all that. All that goofy shit is going on. Once me and you get together.
Yeah. Hey, Josh. Josh asked a good question. We ain't even talk about this. What do you think about the Kendrick at J. Cole? Who you think won? Man. You heard J. Cole come back?
I heard J. Cole. I woke up to it. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
No Diddy. But I think it was a good little response. Like I feel like he didn't like it was a good little response. He spoke. Kendrick sent the shot in the song.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody wanted Drake to respond. Instead, J. Cole knew that Kendrick was sending more of a shot towards him. He responded.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like this motherfucker basically said, you know what? You said something about me. I'm gonna drop a whole fucking album with a diss on it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna make money off of all of this hype you build up. I'm gonna drop a whole album and make money and get millions and billions of streams. And the response was it was a good diss record. Motherfuckers don't make diss records now. Everybody's so
Right.
subliminal and secretive and metaphor. Like they want to, like motherfuckers want to call somebody out, but don't really want to call them out. You see what
I
I'm
didn't.
saying?
I
So
didn't
this,
know. I heard he took a shot at Big Sean. I'm trying to hear where the shot at Big Sean came at.
man, it's like because everybody's subliminal and their feelings and emotional. You know, and these, you know what I mean? It seems like men is getting more emotional as you know what I'm saying, as you know, as these generations, you know, go down the line. Like motherfuckers is more in touch with their emotions. So a lot of shit happen. They don't say nothing, but they like, yeah, I ain't forgot that shit you did in 2017, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So but I feel like that's not even going to be his best diss because
Right.
now it's on Kendrick to respond. Even though people say it was a subpar, this and what and all that, it was a clear calling out. It wasn't an ether. Of course,
Right.
it wasn't that on that level yet, but he
Right.
done clearly called Kendrick out. So Kendrick probably got something. What I think Kendrick has something he was planning on
He planted the
Drake to
seed with the
respond with.
verse. He planted the seed with the verse, and he probably he gonna probably drop an album too.
Yeah, so I think that Drake is kind of a little scared because this ain't no, you know what I mean. This ain't Meek Mill because he destroyed Meek Mill when they had a battle,
Right.
and
He
I
went out
feel
and had a therapy session on stage.
yeah, he more so been singing and doing all that shit. Like his pen ain't dialed in right now. You see what I'm saying? He
Right.
ain't been on that rap shit for a minute. So uh, I feel like once Kendrick responds to J Cole, that's gonna be a fire response. Then at the same time, I feel like we're gonna really get a real J. Cole diss on another level once that happen also. So this is just the opening act. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's just
for
the
sure.
opening act. So it's like I want to see it get to the point where these motherfuckers ain't dropping whole albums. I want to see it when it's just Kendrick diss. That's what I want to. That's what I want to see the bootleg CD say. Kendrick diss. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, that's funny. Man, it was interesting though, man. But like you said, how you get mad about something that was said in 2017 and shit like that now?
Timing. Oh yeah, I gotta drop an album anyway. It's time to drop an album. You know what? That's the approach to that's their approach to publicity now. You know what I got and Kendrick done did that before. Motherfuckers done pointed it out. When he got to drop an album and everybody ain't really on his wave, he'd jump out of nowhere and say fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, just to get draw the interest. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Yeah.
it'll be interesting.
Yeah. But see, at the same time though, Drake got his audience dialed in. He can literally, if he want to, I heard a lot of people saying he shouldn't even respond. Just let it go because it's not messing with your money. You know, you don't already got the women fans locked in. So he guaranteed 5 million streams regardless because he got the women locked in. He can care less about if a bunch of dudes don't like him.
Yeah, that's true, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's the art of the sport. Like you spoke. I feel like you got like this is what's going to determine if Drake was really ever a rapper or a hip hop. Like, was he rap or is he pop culture? You see what
Right,
I'm saying?
right,
Because if you're a rapper, if you consider yourself any type of, you know what I'm saying, really a rapper, you have to engage. This is your sport. This is what
right.
y'all do.
And don't be a bully rapper because it seemed like all you did was just went after Meek Mill because he was an easy target.
Yeah, he an easy target. He's still an easy target. He's so easy that Diddy got him. Meek was so easy. So, Diddy seen how Drake did Meek Mill, and he said, "I'm interested." You know what I'm saying? That's probably what happened. He saw that weakness. He saw, oh, you tender, you apologizing, you making up with him after he bitched you like that. Oh yeah, you weak. You know, that's old school. Those is old school prison tactics. You see what I'm saying? Like
Right.
old school prison tactics. People do stuff like that. People test your strength. They grab you, they high five you, they fake tussle with you just to see how strong you is. When they see you ain't that strong,
Oh man.
you know what time it is.
Oh damn. Hey, you better check the comments, man. They've been
Uh,
commenting since we've been talking.
okay, all right. So phone tech at work said leveling up right now, laughing my ass off. Yes, sir. I feel like it's more for sport than drum. Yeah, and that's what it is. That's what rap is. Like that's what we like. I feel like that's good for rap. Like let's just start dissing. Everybody just start dissing each other. Really work for that money. Work for that popularity and that fame. People said it was a warning shot. I don't believe it was a warning. I believe it was just a shot. It ain't no warning shot. It's like it's enough to see what you got. Cause I know you hold something. So I got it. You know what I'm saying? Let me shoot this. Let me start off with this 9mm. I'm gonna shoot that at you. And then when you pull out a 50, you know what I'm saying? When you
Right.
pull out something that's automatic, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now I got something in my loadout for you. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Well, I gotta hit you in the head with the sniper rifle.
Right.
But so he takes shots on a lot of songs too. So Drake asked for, yeah, Drake is a sneak disser. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but at the same time, I don't know if Drake really, because you see Pusha T, which is not even a super popular artist, a super mainstream artist, went straight for Drake and silenced Drake. You see what I'm
But
saying?
they, but this is okay. Now here's what I heard somebody make this argument. He said Drake, the same way Drake didn't acknowledge Pusha T, he said is what he should do to Kendrick Lamar. So there's a subsection of creators out there who said that was on purpose. And then it's another side that said like what you just said. Cause
Yeah.
they didn't because they said Pusha T, who nobody know who Pusha T is. No Taylor Swift fans don't know who Pusha T is.
So that would mean that you more subservient just to your popularity, because if you got real fans, that's real. You know, if you really like treasure those fans that you get from rapping, then you letting them down. You see what I'm saying? Drake,
Right.
I mean, Pusha T, not a super celebrity, but he was enough to be signed to Kanye, and he's got music out there, and he been in the game for years. You see what I'm saying? Your rap fans know who he is. You know what I'm
But see,
saying?
that's the whole thing. He ain't had no male fans to push him to respond.
Yeah, I mean that's true, but it's like, all right, so it's like, but it's like where your integrity lies. Like a boom. If you consider yourself a hooper, Rob, and I'm outside your house with a basketball, you know what I'm saying, and my
Right.
is on, you know what I'm saying, warming up, like, no, come out here. And if you act hard, you like, yo, I do this. You
Right.
gonna come outside and we gonna play 1-on-1. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Right.
of course he can't respond to everybody, but I feel like Pusha T was enough of a celebrity to, and he got at him in a way that was kind of like so wild that you know what I'm saying, he should have had something for him. Because
Right.
Meek is not, Meek wasn't, you know what I'm saying, when he got at Meek, I mean, yeah, Meek is popular, but he not that popular, you know what I mean? He probably on the same level as Pusha T.
I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't know.
I don't know. Meek not super, you know, outside of like real, I don't know. Like, I mean,
If Pusha T was at a 3, I put Meek Mills like at a 5.5
okay,
in popularity.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? They was in the same neighborhood.
I feel
But
you. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And Meek is like, you know what I'm saying? He's a little bit more mainstream. You
yeah.
know, like when it comes to Pusha T, like you gotta be really listening to rap. Because
Well, let me
guess
tell
what?
you. Okay. Now here's a little cutback about Meek Mill. Let me show you how popular Meek Mills is over Pusha T. Meek Mills. This is another fallback to wrestling. Meek Mills got a deal with the WWE tonight to do a narration and he's the official theme song of WrestleMania.
Yo, but you know what? And I heard about that, and they was like, yeah, they probably don't know about that Diddy stuff yet. Like that's what somebody said. Like they was like, yeah, Meek doing that. They was like, they probably signed that contract before all this Diddy stuff came out. I found that funny. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then Lil Wayne said he dropping the album. I think he coming out with one of the wrestlers. He coming out with Jay Uso tonight, who's The Rock's cousin, and I think he performing his new single, walking him to the ring.
Oh yeah, and I know. Also, Lil Wayne, he want to get I know next year the Super Bowl gonna be in Louisiana. I know he want to perform, so he probably putting his face out there a little bit more. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's what it was saying.
he was on Raw the wrestling show the other day.
Mm.
Hey man, you'd be surprised how many hip hop guys is into that mess. Remember I sent you that meme with Rick Ross when he
Yeah.
was telling. Well, I forgot. I gotta look that shit up again. Where he was talking about. He was with Swerve Strickland, and he was talking about uh, irrefutable or something like that. And he was telling
Oh,
the guy
he was like
accusations.
allegations or accusations. Yeah, I knew what you.
Yeah, and what's funny is the guy who he was with on that particular show is a real life music producer on the side and a wrestler.
So it's all this stuff is tied up. All this stuff is tied together
all
because
all intertwined into pop culture.
so I got something else I want to ask you about that I find interesting. That's going to be probably one of the most interesting things that happened in 2024. This Mike Tyson and what's
Jake
his name?
Paul.
Jake Paul. Now we see. I see what It looked like Mike putting in work, and you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I think Mike could hurt the boy possibly. I think
If Mike don't win, it's fixed.
that's what I hope like Iron Mike like I'm a novice boxing fan, but just the legend of Iron Mike Tyson and like everything that he means to the culture, I hope he would never take anything that's red for him to lose. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you know, like he just such a legendary person. Like, you know what I'm saying? I see Floyd did it. I know Floyd is smart enough to do it, where he win and get a bag of money. Like, I want to see what happened. Like, I don't want Mike to take the L for no bread.
Yeah, I don't know. Is this a Jake Paul production or is it being independently produced and they just bringing these people together? Because it sounds like it's more and more Jake Paul production because there's so many different rules and regulations that Mike got to follow, whereas he ain't got to follow.
So, do you know some of the rules that Mike got to follow?
They say Mike got to be under a certain weight. He got to be drug tested. And then I heard, I don't know if this is even true. And I keep hearing it. I done heard it on three different places. They're trying to make it seem like Jake Paul and his brother can help him fight Mike. I don't know if
I
they
heard
mean
that, and I think that was something that was kind of. I'm not sure, but I think it's possibly something that was debunked. As just like I don't think that's real. Honestly, I don't
right.
think that was.
I
I
mean, he
think
would lose so much
somebody,
credibility. He
yeah,
wouldn't.
somebody put out it as a joke. I think
Oh,
honestly, I'm not
because like
sure, but that would be insane, bro.
yeah, that'd be insane. You can like tag in your brother or some mess like that. Why would you? And then his brother's smart not to get. He don't fight. His brother got into wrestling. He got into the entertainment part of it, whereas Jake is still trying to fight for real.
He should have. His career will never be. He will never get the. He's just a. What do they call these boxing matches?
Over. I don't know.
An exhibition match guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? He'll
Right.
never have no real credibility as a real boxer. I see you, Alan. Alan said it's gonna be on Netflix. Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's gonna be. I don't know if they're gonna put a pay. I don't know if they're gonna put that behind some type of paywall, but shit, as much as Netflix is charging right now, that shit need to be free for people that's paying
It's
for
gonna be
Netflix.
free. It's
Yeah,
gonna be free.
but it's gonna be like everybody's gonna tune into that shit for real.
Yeah. Netflix gonna make more money on that fight, even if they just subscribe for that 1 month. They gonna clean up, and then the ad revenue and all of that.
But yeah, I think Hopefully, I want to see him take it to him. Like I really, hopefully, I hope the setup is somebody approach Jake team, somebody approach Mike team, and there's a neutral team in the middle.
Right.
That would be the perfect setup. So, and I want them to put that battery in Mike back. Like, yeah, he want to see you just, he want to beat the shit out of a legend. So, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Take that and do what you want with it. And then, you know what I'm saying? Throw a
Right.
little gunpowder his way. And then, you know what I'm saying? And that's it. And let him
Right.
do what he do.
But I don't know, man. Mike did he was doing a few social media posts, and then all of a sudden he don't went dark. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if he in there really, really tuning it up. But I ain't seen him. I ain't seen too many more social media posts
Yeah,
with
but
him working out.
maybe Ty, you know what I'm saying? He might have to take, when you first get back to anything, it's gonna weigh on you. You know what I'm saying? Them first 2-3 weeks
Yeah.
of getting back to any type of physical fitness is rough.
Well,
So
that's what I'm saying. So I know he done went into warrior mode when you stopped. It was like I said, he was doing a little cute social media post when he was working that bag, and his hands was looking good. And then, like I said, as of recently, it don't want. I haven't seen him. Like I said, so he must be in warrior mode right now. I mean, he gonna come to the ring with no socks on, with the boots, high cut shorts, and when you see that,
you know what? You know you got Iron Mike. You
right,
know
you
you
got
got a
murder, death,
motherfucking
kill
knockout
Mike.
on the way.
Right. If and see if he was coming to the ring with some old frilly shorts trying to be funny and stuff, it ain't gonna be serious. But if he coming to the ring, no socks, them high cut black shorts, and that raggedy ass robe he used to wear, he coming to kill.
Oh right. Yeah, man, for sure. I think we fixed it, Rob.
All
I
right.
think resetting all the settings.
Yeah.
I think I had something going on because now what we 40 minutes out from
Yeah. It
resetting the
must have you
camera.
must have had OBS settings still locked in on it.
I must have had something else, yeah, or something going on, something crazy going on with it.
Yeah.
But
All right. Well, let me know when you're ready to call
yeah,
it.
I'm I guess I'm gonna get ready to call it. I got some it's 5 o'clock. God
Yeah.
damn. The day don't shit, the went all the way past. But yeah, man, it's 5 o'clock. We got one person in here. I appreciate them. But I like this getting back to it, doing
Yeah.
a little, and we done branched out on our topics and had some good conversation on here.
Oh yeah, most
Been
definitely.
real. We've been doing what they call podding, podding. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if my accent will let me pronounce that right, but podding, podcasting. But
Podcasting.
yeah. But yeah, all right. Shout out, man. Shout out to Joshua. He hung around, man.
Nice to
I
meet you, man.
appreciate
Nice to
that.
meet you, man.
On tech at work, man. I appreciate you hanging out. Also, anybody that came through, I appreciate
The,
y'all,
the
man.
T1, well, we had two people from Team 100. I think Joseph, he being a grandpa, and Leo probably working.
Leo
He
probably
doing
on
his.
the golf course. It's
Oh
Saturday.
yeah,
He probably
that's right.
or
Yeah, Leo.
walking his German shepherds, or
Yeah,
looking for a package that a speedboat dropped off. You know what I mean?
yeah. So yeah, but hey, Josh, we used to stream together. We had a group called Team 100. We still do got a group called Team 100. We just haven't been able to get together and stream. But like I said, if you ever catch one of all of us together, you thought you had a good time with just hanging out with me and BG. When we all get together, it's fun. We have a real nice time.
But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end it. I'm probably gonna see what Call of Duty is doing. I might see what Call of Duty is doing. I know I probably got I ain't been on this so long. I'm gonna have to
Man,
reset my
32 gigabyte update. You gonna be waiting.
Oh yeah, I figured that. But yeah, I appreciate everybody that came through, man. It was spend some time with me, but I appreciate you, Rob,
All right, real
jumping
quick,
in.
bro. Before we cut out, because I don't want no war in the tech community. Shout out to Nature. Where my man at 267 Nature City Landscapes and Tech just dropped in at the last
Just dropped
second.
in at the last minute, my man. I wish you'd have came here earlier, my boy. But a shout out to you for coming through. My guy, Nature City Landscapes and Tech. He in the technology too, man. And we don't want no war in the tech community for sure. But
Right.
Yeah, again, like I said, I appreciate everybody. I appreciate you, Rob.
All
I'm
right.
respectfully and humbly, I'm BG Tech Life. You go ahead, let them know where they can find you at, Rob.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm RP3 Reviews. Me and BG, we in the same niche. We do stuff together. You know, we don't do stuff together. Pause. No Diddy,
Oh, no
but
Diddy.
major no Diddy. But we make similar videos. So if you like you like tech videos, I do tech videos. We stream together. My channel is RP3 Reviews. Appreciate each and every last one of you guys, the new people and all the old heads that keep coming back, checking our stuff out. We appreciate y'all, and that's pretty much it.
All right, and I'm BG Tech Life, man. Y'all go ahead follow me on Instagram, BG underscore Tech Life, Twitter, or Twitter formerly known as, or X formerly
X,
known as Twitter,
Twitter.
BG underscore Tech Life, and Threads, BG underscore Tech Life, man. But we'll catch y'all on the flip side. I'm out. Peace.
Peace.